Maya Santos thought saving a drowning stranger would be the most dangerous thing she'd do that week. She was dead wrong. The man she pulled from that sinking private jet wasn't just any passenger, he was Jae Min-hun, Korea's most feared mafia boss, and someone had just tried to assassinate him. Now 5 black SUVs are parked outside her grandmother's house, because in Jae-min's world, there are no such things as coincidences, only carefully orchestrated plans. What Maya doesn't know yet is that her heroic rescue was never about being in the right place at the right time. It was about being the perfect pawn in a deadly game she never agreed to play. But here's the thing about pawns. Sometimes they become queens, and sometimes they burn the whole chessboard down. Subscribe and tell me in the comments, have you ever saved someone only to realize you might have doomed yourself? Maya's hands burned from the cleaning solvents. The fuel residue never came off completely. She peeled off her work gloves and checked her phone. 3 missed calls from the electric company. "Mija, you're late." Dona Celeste stood in the kitchen doorway. Her silver hair was pinned back with the blue clips Maya had bought last week. "I know, Vovo. I'm here now." Maya hung her jacket on the hook. The apartment felt smaller every day. Celeste fumbled with the tea kettle. Her hands shook as she tried to lift it. "The water won't get hot." Maya checked the burner. The gas was still connected. "It takes time. Sit down. I can make my own tea." "I know you can." Maya guided her grandmother to the table. The wooden chair creaked under Celeste's weight. The kettle handle needed to point left. Celeste got confused when it faced the wrong way. Maya turned it and lit the burner. "The rent man came by," Celeste said. Maya felt her stomach drop. "What did he say?" "He was very polite. He left a paper." The eviction notice sat on the counter. 30 days. Maya folded it and put it in the drawer with the other bills. "Don't worry about it," Maya said. "We'll figure it out." Celeste smiled. "You always do." The tea water bubbled. Maya poured it over the chamomile bags. She added honey to Celeste's cup. "Drink this. I need to shower. Will you read to me after?" "Of course." Maya's phone buzzed. A text from Inez at work. "Airport emergency. All hands." Maya felt tired. She had just finished a double shift. "Vovo, I might have to go back to work." "At this hour?" "Just for a little while." Celeste's face fell. "You work too much." "I know." Maya kissed her grandmother's forehead. "But it pays the bills." Her phone buzzed again. "Plane down. Need ground crew." Maya grabbed her jacket. "I'll be back in a few hours. Don't wait up. Be careful." "Mija." "Always am." Maya drove the service road to the airport. The runway lights stretched out in 2 parallel lines. Her radio crackled with emergency chatter. "Santos, where are you?" Inez's voice cut through the static. "Almost there," Maya said. "What happened?" "Private jet went down near the service pier. Coast Guard's on the way." Maya parked near the terminal. Emergency vehicles lined the tarmac. Red and blue lights flashed against the hangar walls. She ran toward the pier. The water was black under the security lights. Something white bobbed near the dock. "There," a firefighter pointed. "Someone's still in there." Maya saw the plane, half submerged. The cabin door was open but twisted. "Coast Guard's 10 minutes out," someone called. Maya didn't think. She stripped off her jacket and boots. The water would be freezing. "Santos, don't!" Inez grabbed her arm. 10 minutes is too long." Maya pulled free. "Someone's in there." She dove from the pier. The water hit her body. Cold and sharp and immediate. The fuel slick made everything slippery. Maya kicked toward the plane. The cabin was filling with water. A man was trapped in the pilot's seat. His head hung forward. Blood dripped from a cut on his forehead. Maya grabbed the door frame. Water rushed over her shoulders. She took a deep breath and went under. The man's seatbelt was jammed. Maya pulled at the metal catch. It wouldn't budge. Her lungs burned. She surfaced and gasped for air. "Help is coming," someone shouted from shore. Maya dove again. The man's pulse was weak against her fingertips. She pulled a small knife from her tool belt. The blade was sharp. She sawed at the belt webbing. Strand by strand. The plane shifted. Water poured through the cockpit windows. Maya's chest ached. She needed air. But the belt was almost cut. One more stroke. The webbing snapped. She grabbed the man under his arms. His body was heavy and limp. She kicked toward the surface. They broke through together. Maya gasped and choked on fuel-tainted water. The man wasn't breathing. Maya dragged him toward the pier. Her muscles screamed with effort. Someone threw down a rescue line. Paramedics pulled them both onto the dock. Maya collapsed on the concrete. Her lungs felt raw. "Sir, can you hear me?" A medic worked on the man. Maya rolled onto her side. Water poured from her nose and mouth. The man coughed. Once. Then again. Water spilled from his lips. "There we go," the medic said. "You're okay." Maya felt relieved. The man was alive. "Ma'am, we need to check you too," another medic said. "I'm fine." Maya sat up slowly. "Just need a minute." The rescued man opened his eyes. They were dark brown, almost black. He looked directly at Maya. "You," he said. His voice was quiet and accented. "Don't try to talk," the medic said. "We're taking you to the hospital." The man's gaze didn't leave Maya's face. "Thank you." Maya nodded. She felt embarrassed by his attention. They loaded him onto a stretcher. As the ambulance pulled away, he was still watching her through the rear window. "That was incredible," Inez said. She wrapped a blanket around Maya's shoulders. Anyone would have done it. No, they wouldn't have. Inez helped Maya to her feet. "You saved his life." Maya felt shaky. The adrenaline was wearing off. "I need to get home. Celeste is waiting." "Take the ground cart," Inez said. "I'll file the report." Maya drove the cart slowly. Her clothes were soaked. They smelled of jet fuel and salt water. At home, all the lights were off. Celeste was asleep in her chair. The TV played an old movie with the sound down. Maya turned off the television. She covered her grandmother with the blue throw blanket. In the bathroom, she stripped off her wet clothes. Her hands still shook. The man's eyes had been intense, grateful but guarded. Something about them had made her uncomfortable. Maya showered until the hot water ran out. She put on clean pajamas and checked on Celeste. Her grandmother was sleeping peacefully. Her breathing was steady and quiet. Maya went to her own room. She was exhausted but couldn't sleep. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw the sinking plane. The man had whispered something else. After "thank you," she couldn't make out the words. It had sounded like a name, a child's name. Maya pulled the blanket over her head. Tomorrow would bring its own problems. The rent was still due. The bills were still stacked in the drawer. But tonight, someone was alive because of what she'd done. That had to count for something. She finally fell asleep as dawn light crept through the curtains. Maya woke to the sound of car doors slamming. Multiple car doors, all at once. She checked the clock. 7:15 in the morning. More doors slammed. Heavy footsteps on the street outside. Maya got up and looked through the curtain. 5 black SUVs blocked her narrow street. They were parked so close together that no other cars could pass. Men in dark suits stood beside the vehicles. They all wore earpieces and sunglasses. Maya felt scared. This wasn't normal. She put on a robe and went to check on Celeste. Her grandmother was folding laundry in the kitchen. "Vovo. We might have visitors," Maya said. "Oh, good. I'll make coffee." "No. Stay inside. Don't answer the door." Celeste looked confused. "But if they're visiting, just stay here, please." Someone knocked on the front door. 3 slow, measured knocks. Maya's stomach tightened. She approached the door slowly. "Who is it?" she called. "We need to speak with Maya Santos." The voice was calm and professional. "About what?" "About last night." Maya looked through the peephole. A man in an expensive suit stood on her doorstep. Behind him, she could see more men waiting by the cars. She opened the door part way. The chain lock was still attached. "I'm Maya Santos." "Good morning. My name is Seok Woo." The man's English was perfect but accented. "My employer would like to thank you personally." "That's not necessary." "He disagrees." A second man approached from the street. Maya recognized him immediately. The man from the plane. He looked completely different now. Dry clothes, perfect posture. His dark hair was styled, and his face was clean-shaven. He looked dangerous. "Miss Santos." His voice was the same, quiet tone from the dock. "May I come in?" "I don't think so. I understand your caution. But we need to talk." "About what?" "About why someone tried to kill me last night." Maya felt the words hit her. "What?" "The crash wasn't an accident. It was sabotage." His dark eyes were steady on her face. "And now you're involved." "I'm not involved in anything. I just helped." "Yes, you saved my life." "Which makes you a target." Maya's breath caught. "That doesn't make sense." "My enemies will assume you're connected to me. They'll use that assumption against you." "Who are your enemies?" "People who don't care about innocent bystanders." Celeste appeared behind Maya. "Mija, who's at the door?" The man's expression softened when he saw Celeste. "Good morning, Senhora." "Such polite young men," Celeste said. "Invite them in for coffee." "We can't stay long," the man said. "But thank you." Maya felt trapped between her grandmother's hospitality and her own fear. "What's your name?" she asked. Jaemin Han. The name meant nothing to Maya, but something in Seok Woo's posture told her it should. "I need you to come with me," Jaemin said. "Just temporarily, until the immediate threat passes. I have a job. I have responsibilities. I understand. I can arrange accommodations for both of you." Maya looked at Celeste. Her grandmother was smiling at the visitors. "I don't know you," Maya said. "I don't trust you. You don't have to trust me, but you need to be safe." "Safe from what?" Jaemin's voice was quiet. "From the people who put that plane in the water." Something shifted in his expression. Maya saw genuine concern there. "I need time to think," she said. "Time is something we don't have." Seok Woo spoke for the first time. "They already know where you live." "How?" "The airport has security cameras. The rescue was filmed. Your identity won't stay secret long." Maya felt overwhelmed. 12 hours ago, her biggest problem was the rent money. "I have to go to work," she said. "I'll think about it." "Miss Santos." "I said I'll think about it." Jaemin nodded slowly. "Very well, but please be careful." He turned to leave, then stopped. "Keep your phone on. If anything feels wrong, call this number." He handed her a business card. It was plain white with only a phone number printed in black. "Day or night," he said. Maya watched them walk back to the SUVs. The men in suits opened doors and waited. Jaemin got into the middle vehicle. All 5 cars drove away together. They moved in perfect formation. Maya closed the door and locked both deadbolts. "Such nice young men," Celeste said. "You should have invited them for breakfast." "They weren't here for breakfast, Vovo." "Then what did they want?" Maya looked at the business card. The paper was expensive, heavy stock. "I think they wanted to help," she said, but she wasn't sure if she believed it. Maya caught the bus to work an hour later. She sat in the back and watched the other passengers. Everyone looked normal, tired people going to their jobs. But when the bus stopped at a red light, she noticed a grey sedan in the next lane. The driver was looking at her. Their eyes met through the window. The man looked away quickly. The light turned green. The bus moved forward. The sedan stayed behind them. Maya felt her hands start to shake. She gripped the seat in front of her. At the next stop, the sedan pulled into a parking space. The driver got out and walked toward a coffee shop. Maya felt foolish. She was seeing threats where none existed. But as the bus pulled away, she saw the man turn back toward the street. He was talking on his phone. Maya's phone buzzed. A text message from an unknown number. "Grey sedan. License 4X7H9K. We're handling it." Maya looked around. How did they know about the sedan? How did they get her number? The bus stopped at the airport terminal. Maya got off and walked quickly toward the employee entrance. Another text. Transit card fell. Ground level. Blue trash can. Maya checked her pockets. Her transit card was gone. She found it exactly where the text said it would be. No one was near the trash can. No one had touched her. Maya felt scared and confused. These people could see her, track her, but they stayed invisible. She showed her ID at security and walked to the break room. Ines was already there, filling out paperwork. "How are you feeling?" Ines asked. "Tired. Confused. The news crews want to interview you about the rescue." "No interviews." "I figured you'd say that." "I told them you weren't available." Maya poured coffee from the communal pot. It was thick and bitter. "Ines, has anyone asked about me today?" "What do you mean?" "My schedule, my home address, anything personal." Ines looked up from her paperwork. "Actually, yes. 2 guys came by around 6 this morning. Said they were from airport security." Maya felt her chest tighten. "What did they want?" "They asked about your shift times, where you live. I told them to check with human resources." "Did they give you names?" "No. They just said it was routine follow-up after an incident." "What did they look like?" "Cheap suits, sneakers, not like real security." Ines frowned. "Should I have been more careful?" "Probably." Maya's phone buzzed again. Another text. "Staff entrance compromised. Suggest main terminal exit after shift." Maya showed Ines the message. "Who's sending these?" Ines asked. "I think it's the people who came to see me this morning." "What people?" Maya told her about the 5 SUVs, about Jaemin Han and his offer of protection. Ines listened without interrupting. When Maya finished, she was quiet for a long moment. "Maya, I think you need to take this seriously." "I am taking it seriously." "No, I mean, really seriously. These aren't random threats. Maya felt the weight of the situation settling on her. What should I do? Call that number. Talk to these people. Figure out what you're dealing with. Maya looked at the business card. The number was printed in simple black ink. What if they're the real threat? She asked. Then you're already in trouble anyway. Maya couldn't argue with that logic. She worked her shift in a fog of anxiety. Every time someone approached her station, she tensed. Every unfamiliar face looked suspicious. At lunch, she called Celeste to check in. Everything's fine, Mija, her grandmother said. I'm watching my stories. Any visitors? No. Should I be expecting some? No. Just checking. Maya felt slightly better. Whatever was happening, it wasn't affecting Celeste yet, but as she hung up, she noticed something odd in the background of the call. Music playing. Celeste never listened to music during her shows. Maya called back immediately. The phone rang 6 times before Celeste answered. Vovo, what was that music? What music? I heard music in the background. Oh, that. The neighbors are being loud again. But Celeste's neighbors were an elderly couple who went to bed at 8 o'clock. They never played music during the day. Maya felt panic rising in her throat. Vovo, I'm coming home early. Don't be silly. You need to work. I'm coming home. Maya found Ines and told her she was leaving. Family emergency. Be careful, Ines said. And keep your phone on. Maya took the bus home. She watched every car, every passenger, every stop. No grey sedans. No obvious followers. But the feeling of being watched never went away. She got off 2 stops early and walked the rest of the way. The neighborhood was quiet, normal. Maya turned onto her street and stopped. A shadow moved against her house. Someone was in her backyard. She approached slowly. Her hands shook as she reached for her keys. The front door was unlocked. Maya pushed it open carefully. Vovo, in here, Mija. Celeste was in the kitchen. She was making tea. The kettle was on the stove. Everything looked normal, except the kettle handle pointed right instead of left. How was work? Celeste asked. Fine. Maya casually turned the kettle handle to the left position. Did you have any visitors? Just one. A nice young man. He helped me with the tea. Maya felt ice in her veins. What young man? He said he knew you. Very polite. He made sure the kettle was just right. Maya looked around the kitchen. Nothing seemed disturbed. But someone had been here. Someone who knew about Celeste's preferences. Where is he now? He left. Said he had work to do. Maya pulled out her phone and dialed the number on the business card. Jamin answered on the first ring. Miss Santos, someone was in my house. I know. He's gone now. Who was it? One of my men. Making sure your grandmother was safe. Maya felt angry. You had no right. Someone else was watching your house. We removed the threat before it became dangerous. What threat? A man with a camera. He was taking pictures through your windows. Maya's anger mixed with fear. Pictures of what? Your grandmother. Your daily routines. Intelligence gathering. Who would do that? People who want to hurt me. Through you. Maya sank into a kitchen chair. This was really happening. Miss Santos, you need protection. Tonight. I can't just leave. Celeste gets confused when her routine changes. Then we'll protect both of you. Here, in your home. Absolutely not. It's not a request anymore. It's a necessity. Maya looked at Celeste. Her grandmother was humming softly while she waited for the tea to brew. How long? Maya asked. Until the immediate threat is neutralized. What does that mean? It means until I know you're safe. Maya felt trapped. But she also felt the truth of what he was saying. Someone was watching them, taking pictures. What kind of protection? Discreet surveillance. Guards posted outside. Nothing intrusive. For how long? I don't know yet. Maya closed her eyes. Her simple life was disappearing. When? Tonight. I need to think about it. You have until sunset. After that, the choice is made for you. The line went dead. Maya stared at her phone. The tea kettle began to whistle. Celeste turned off the burner and poured 2 cups. She added honey to Maya's cup, without being asked. You look worried, Mija. I am worried. About what? About keeping you safe. Celeste patted Maya's hand. I'm not afraid. You take good care of me. Maya felt tears threaten. I try. I know you do. They sat in silence and drank their tea. The kitchen felt peaceful, but Maya could feel the walls closing in. Outside, a car engine idled on the street. Then another. Maya looked through the window. The same 5 black SUVs from the morning were back. As she watched, Jae-min got out of the middle car. He walked to her front door and knocked. 3 slow, measured knocks. Maya went to answer it. "Sunset," he said when she opened the door. "It's only 4 o'clock. The threats don't follow clocks." Maya looked past him at the other men. They stood in formation around the cars. "What aren't you telling me?" she asked. Something shifted in his expression. For a moment, he looked tired. "Too much," he said quietly. "But right now, all you need to know is that you're not safe here." A red laser dot appeared on the wall behind Maya's head. It moved slowly across the white paint. Jae-min saw it and moved faster than seemed possible. He pushed Maya to the floor and covered her with his body. "Down," he said. The laser dot snapped off. Seok-woo appeared in the doorway. He spoke rapidly in Korean. Jae-min answered in the same language, then looked at Maya. "Pack a bag. One for your grandmother too. I don't understand what's happening. Someone just painted a target on your wall. That's all you need to understand." Maya felt her world tilting. This morning, she had been worried about rent money. Now someone was pointing weapons at her house. "Where will you take us?" "Somewhere safe." "For how long?" "I don't know." Maya looked at Celeste. Her grandmother was still in the kitchen, unaware of the danger. "She needs her routine, her medicine, her tea things. Pack whatever she needs." Maya stood on shaking legs. "Give me 10 minutes. 5, 10. Jae-min nodded. 10. Maya ran to the bedroom and threw clothes into a suitcase. Celeste's medications went in first, then her tea things, her photos, her blue hair clips, everything that made this place home. When Maya came back to the kitchen, Jae-min was sitting with Celeste. They were talking quietly in Portuguese. "You speak Portuguese?" Maya asked. "A little. Your grandmother was teaching me about tea." Celeste smiled. "Such a nice young man. Very interested in proper brewing." Maya felt a strange warmth at the sight. Then she remembered the laser dot, and the warmth disappeared. "Time to go," Seok-woo said from the doorway. Jae-min stood and offered his arm to Celeste. "Senhora, would you like to see our car?" "Oh yes. I love cars." They walked to the middle SUV. The door was already open. Maya hesitated at the threshold. Once she got in, there would be no going back. "Miss Santos," Jae-min said quietly. "Trust me." Maya looked into his dark eyes. She saw something there that surprised her. Fear. He was afraid too. "Okay," she said. She helped Celeste into the car and slid in beside her. Jae-min got in on the other side. The door closed with a soft thunk. All 5 cars started at once. They pulled away from Maya's house in perfect formation. Maya watched her neighborhood disappear through the tinted windows. Everything familiar was gone. The convoy moved through the city in silence. Maya counted the turns. Left on Santos Dumont, right toward the coast highway. Left again into hills she didn't recognize. Celeste dozed against the window. Her breathing was soft and even. "Where are we going?" Maya asked. 20 minutes outside the city, Jae-min said. "A safe house." "What makes it safe?" "Distance, security, controlled access." Maya felt nervous. "Will there be other people there?" "My security team. A doctor. Essential personnel only. A doctor. To monitor your grandmother's health." The stress of relocation can be difficult for elderly people. Maya appreciated his consideration, but it also made this feel more real, more permanent. "How long have you been planning this?" "Since this morning, after I realized the scope of the threat." "What threat? Who wants to hurt you?" Jae-min was quiet for a moment. "Business rivals. People who profit from instability." "What kind of business?" "Import and export." Maya didn't believe that. Import and export didn't require armed security teams. "What do you really do?" Jae-min looked at her directly. "I manage conflicts between organizations that don't trust each other." "That's not an answer. It's the only answer I can give you right now." Maya felt frustrated. She was trusting this man with her life, with Celeste's life, but he wouldn't tell her the truth. The car turned onto a gravel road. Trees closed in on both sides. "Almost there," Seok-woo said from the front seat. Maya saw gates ahead, steel and concrete. Guards stepped out of a small building. The gates opened automatically. The convoy passed through. The house was modern and low, glass and white stone. It sat on a cliff overlooking the ocean. "It's beautiful," Celeste said. She was awake now, looking out the window. "I'm glad you approve," Jae-min said. They stopped in front of the main entrance. Men in suits moved to open doors. Maya helped Celeste out of the car. The ocean air was crisp and clean. "This way," Seok-woo said. The front door opened automatically. The interior was minimalist. White walls, dark furniture. Everything looked expensive and sterile. "Your rooms are this way," Jamin said. He led them down a hallway lined with abstract paintings. Maya noticed security cameras in the corners. "Here," Jamin opened a door. "For your grandmother." The room was spacious and comfortable. A hospital bed, a sitting area, large windows overlooking the ocean. "And this is yours." The next door opened onto a similar room, connected to Celeste's by a bathroom. "The doctor will be here shortly," Jamin said, "just to establish baseline health metrics." Maya felt overwhelmed. "This is too much." "It's necessary." "For what?" "For keeping you alive." A man in a white coat appeared in the hallway, middle-aged, kind eyes behind wire-rimmed glasses. "Dr. Yun," Jamin said, "meet our guests." Dr. Yun bowed slightly. "Miss Santos, Senhora Celeste, welcome." "Is this your house?" Celeste asked Jamin. "One of them. I hope you'll be comfortable here. It's very nice, but I miss my kitchen." Something shifted in Jamin's expression. "Perhaps we can arrange something similar." Maya watched this exchange with growing confusion. Jamin was being careful with Celeste, gentle. It didn't match her image of a dangerous man. "I'd like to speak with you privately," Maya said to Jamin. "Of course." "Doctor, would you mind getting Senhora Celeste settled?" Dr. Yun smiled. "It would be my pleasure. Senhora, shall we have some tea?" "Oh, yes. Do you have chamomile?" "I believe we do." Maya followed Jamin to a sitting room. Floor-to-ceiling windows showed the ocean beyond. "I need ground rules," Maya said. "Such as?" "I keep my job unless there's a specific threat that prevents it." Jamin nodded. "Agreed." Celeste keeps her routines, her tea ritual, her afternoon shows. "Of course. Guards stay out of the common areas after 9 p.m. Reasonable. And I want to know what we're really dealing with. No more vague answers." Jamin was quiet for a long moment. "That's more complicated. Try me." He walked to the window. The ocean stretched to the horizon. "I run an organization," he said. "We facilitate negotiations between groups that can't meet directly." "What kind of groups?" "Corporate, government, sometimes criminal." Maya felt a chill. "Criminal?" "The lines aren't always clear. What matters is preventing conflicts that would hurt innocent people. And someone wants to kill you for this? Someone wants to destabilize the arrangements I maintain. Creating chaos serves their interests. What does that have to do with me? They believe you're connected to me. That connection makes you leverage." Maya absorbed this. "So, this isn't about protecting me. It's about protecting yourself." "At first, yes, but now," he turned from the window, "now it's about both." Something in his voice made Maya look at him more carefully. "What aren't you telling me?" "Nothing relevant to your immediate safety." "That's not the same thing." Jamin's phone buzzed. He checked the screen and his expression hardened. "Excuse me," he said. "I need to take this call." He left Maya alone in the sitting room. Maya looked around. The furniture was expensive, but impersonal, like a hotel suite. She wondered how many people had stayed here before, how many had been brought here against their will. Through the window, she could see guards walking the perimeter. They moved in patterns, professional, alert. Maya felt like a prisoner, a comfortable prisoner, but still trapped. Her phone had no signal. The windows didn't open. The doors required key cards to exit. She walked back to check on Celeste. Her grandmother was sitting with Dr. Yun. They were drinking tea from delicate porcelain cups. "How are you feeling, Vovo?" "Very good. Dr. Yun makes excellent tea." "The secret is temperature control," Dr. Yun said. "Too hot, and it becomes bitter." Maya noticed the tea set was arranged exactly how Celeste preferred it. Cups to the left, sugar bowl centered, cream pitcher at the far right. "Did you tell him how you like your tea?" Maya asked. "He already knew," Celeste said. "Such a thoughtful man." Maya looked at Dr. Yun. He gave her a slight smile. "Mr. Han is very detail-oriented," he said. Maya felt unnerved. How much research had they done on her family? "I should unpack," she said. "Of course. Dinner is at 7. Nothing formal." Maya went to her room and closed the door. She needed to process everything that had happened. This morning, she had been worried about paying rent. Now she was a guest in a fortress, protected by armed men from enemies she didn't understand. Her phone still had no signal. She tried connecting to Wi-Fi, password protected. Maya opened her suitcase and put clothes in the dresser. Everything felt surreal. A soft knock at the door interrupted her thoughts. "Come in." Jae-min entered. His expression was serious. "We have a problem," he said. Maya's stomach dropped. "What kind of problem?" "My contact at the airport says 2 men were asking about your schedule again. This afternoon." "The same men?" "Different ones. More persistent." "What did they want to know?" "Your shift rotation, your route home, personal details." Maya sat on the bed. "How many people are involved in this?" "More than I initially thought." "Who's behind it?" Jae-min hesitated. "A man named Min-gyu Park. He runs a rival organization." "What does he want?" "To force me into a war. I don't want to fight." "By threatening innocent people?" "By threatening you specifically. Because you matter to me now." Maya looked at him sharply. "I don't matter to you. You barely know me. You saved my life. That doesn't make me important. It does to me." Something shifted in his expression. Maya saw vulnerability there. It made her uncomfortable. "This isn't about me," she said. "This is about your business problems." "You're right. But the distinction doesn't keep you safe." Maya felt tired. The day had been too long, too much new information. "What happens next?" "We wait, we watch, we stay alert." "For how long?" "Until I can negotiate a resolution." "And if you can't?" Jae-min was quiet. "Then we find another way." Maya didn't like the sound of that. Dinner was served in a small dining room. The table was set for 4. Maya, Celeste, Jae-min, and Dr. Yoon. The food was simple but excellent. Grilled fish, rice, fresh vegetables. Celeste talked about her soap operas. Dr. Yoon listened with genuine interest. "Do you watch television?" Celeste asked Jae-min. "Not often. I work too much." "Everyone needs entertainment. What do you do for fun?" Jae-min seemed puzzled by the question. "I read. Sometimes." "What kind of books?" "History, philosophy, technical manuals." Celeste frowned. "That sounds like more work." "I suppose it is." Maya watched this conversation with interest. Jae-min seemed uncomfortable talking about himself. "Do you have family?" Celeste asked. The question hit Jae-min visibly. His fork stopped halfway to his mouth. "I did," he said quietly. "Not anymore." Celeste's expression softened. "I'm sorry. It was a long time ago." But Maya could see it wasn't. The grief was still fresh, still raw. "Family is everything," Celeste said. "Without family, we're lost." Jae-min nodded. "Yes, I understand that now." After dinner, Maya helped Celeste get ready for bed. Her grandmother's medications were arranged exactly as they had been at home. "I like it here," Celeste said. "Everyone is very kind. It's just temporary, Vovo." "Why temporary? It's a nice place." Maya didn't know how to explain. "We have our own home, our own life. Sometimes change is good." Maya kissed her grandmother's forehead. "Sleep well." "You too, Mija." Maya went to her own room but couldn't settle down. She was too wired, too anxious. She opened the door and walked into the hallway. The house was quiet. Security lights cast long shadows. She found a kitchen at the end of the hall. Modern appliances, well-stocked pantry. Maya made herself tea. Chamomile, like Celeste preferred. While the water heated, she explored the kitchen. Everything was high-end. Professional quality. The tea kettle was electronic. It beeped when the water reached the right temperature. Maya poured the tea and sat at a small table by the window. The ocean was invisible in the darkness. "Can't sleep." Maya turned. Jae-min stood in the doorway. He had changed into casual clothes, jeans and a sweater. "Too much to process," she said. "May I join you?" Maya nodded. Jae-min made himself tea and sat across from her. They didn't speak for several minutes. "This is peaceful," he said finally. "It's not my kitchen." "No, but it serves the same function." Maya studied his face. "Do you cook?" "I used to. Before." "Before what?" Jae-min was quiet. Maya thought he wouldn't answer. "Before I lost my family," he said. "What happened to them?" "They were killed. Because of what I do. Because of enemies I made." Maya felt her breath catch. "I'm sorry. It was my fault. I thought I could protect them. I was wrong." "Is that why you're protecting us?" "To make up for what happened." "Partially. Also because it's the right thing to do." Maya sipped her tea. "How long ago?" 3 years, 2 months, 16 days. The precision of his answer told Maya everything. He counted every day. Was it sudden?" "A car bomb. My wife and son were coming to meet me for lunch." His voice was steady, but Maya could hear the pain beneath. "They never made it to the restaurant." "Jesus. I should have known. Should have seen the signs. Should have kept them away from my world." You can't blame yourself for what other people did. Can't I? It was my war, my enemies, my choices that put them in danger. Maya understood now. The precision, the control, the obsession with safety protocols. Is that why you live this way? The guards, the isolation. I swore I'd never lose another family, never fail to protect people who depend on me. We're not your family, no, but you're my responsibility now. They sat in comfortable silence. The tea was warm and soothing. What were their names? Maya asked. Sujin, my wife, and Daeho, my son. He was 6. Tell me about them. Jaemin's expression softened. Sujin was a teacher. She made terrible coffee but perfect kimchi. Daeho wanted to be a pilot. He collected toy airplanes. He would have liked Maya's work, Celeste said. Maya turned. Her grandmother stood in the doorway, wearing her blue robe. Couldn't sleep either, Maya asked. I heard voices. I wanted to make sure everyone was safe. We're safe, Vovo. Go back to bed. In a minute. Celeste looked at Jaemin. You lost your little boy. Yes, that's the worst pain. Nothing hurts more than losing a child. Jaemin nodded. It changes everything, but it doesn't end everything. You're still here, still protecting people. I try. That's what matters. The trying. Celeste patted Jaemin's shoulder. Good night, Filho. She shuffled back down the hallway. Filho? Maya asked. Son, in Portuguese. She adopted you. It seems so. Maya smiled. She does that. Collects people who need taking care of. Is that what she did with you? Other way around. I've been taking care of her since my parents died. How old were you? 16. That's young to be responsible for someone. Someone had to do it. Jaemin studied her face. You understand? The weight of protecting family. I understand being afraid of losing them. They finished their tea in silence. I should try to sleep, Maya said. Maya, Jaemin's voice stopped her at the door. Thank you for listening. Thank you for telling me. Maya went back to her room. She felt different, more connected to this place, to these people. Jaemin wasn't just a dangerous stranger anymore. He was someone who had lost everything and was trying to prevent it from happening again. Maya understood that motivation completely. She finally fell asleep to the sound of ocean waves against the rocks below. Maya woke to the smell of coffee brewing. Someone was in the kitchen. She checked the time. 6:30, earlier than she usually got up. Maya put on a robe and found Celeste sitting at the kitchen table. Dr. Yoon was making breakfast. Good morning, Dr. Yoon said. I hope you don't mind. Your grandmother was an early riser. She always is. Where's Jaemin? Conference call with Seoul. He should be finished soon. Maya poured coffee and sat with Celeste. How did you sleep, Vovo? Very well. The ocean sounds are soothing. They are. Dr. Yoon served scrambled eggs and toast. He trimmed the crusts from Celeste's bread without being asked. You're very observant, Maya said. Details matter when caring for people. Did Jaemin tell you about our preferences? Some, but observation tells you more than instructions. Maya appreciated his thoughtfulness. How long have you worked with him? 2 years, since shortly after his family died. Was he different before? Dr. Yoon considered the question. More open, less careful, less afraid. Afraid of what? Of caring about people again, of having something to lose. Maya understood that fear. She felt it herself every time Celeste seemed confused or tired. But he cares about us, yes, which terrifies him. Jaemin appeared in the doorway. He was dressed for business, dark suit, serious expression. Good morning, he said. I hope you slept well. Very well, Celeste said. Thank you for such a comfortable room. I'm glad. He looked at Maya. May I speak with you privately? Maya followed him to the sitting room. His expression was tense. What's wrong? She asked. My contact at your workplace says more people are asking questions. What kind of questions? About your address, your family, your daily routine. Maya felt cold. How many people? At least 6 different inquiries in the past 24 hours. All from strangers? Yes, using different pretexts, deliveries, insurance, utilities. Maya sat down heavily. They're mapping my entire life. Yes. Which means the threat is escalating. What does that mean for us? It means we stay here until I can resolve this. How? I'm working on that. Maya felt frustrated. That's not an answer. It's the only one I have right now. I can't stay here indefinitely. I have a job, responsibilities. Your job won't matter if you're dead. The bluntness of his words hit Maya hard. Is it that serious? Yes. Maya felt scared. What do they want from me? To use you as leverage against me? Or to hurt you to send a message? What message? That no one is safe, that I can't protect the people I care about. Maya noticed his phrasing. You care about us? Jaemin hesitated. Yes. Why? Because you saved my life. Because your grandmother treats me like family. Because you're innocent people caught in my war. And because we remind you of what you lost? Jaemin's expression shifted. Perhaps. Maya felt the weight of that admission. That's not fair to us. No, it's not. But it doesn't change the situation. Maya's phone buzzed. She had signal again. A text from Ines. 2 more guys at work asking about you. Different story this time. Said they were your cousins. Maya showed Jaemin the message. His jaw tightened. They're getting bolder. Why? Because they know I'm protecting you. They're testing our defenses. What happens when they finish testing? Jaemin didn't answer. Maya felt her world shrinking. First her neighborhood, then her house. Now her job. I want to call work, she said. Tell them I need time off. Good idea. Maya called the airport. She told her supervisor she had a family emergency and needed a week off. Is everything okay? Her supervisor asked. Family illness. My grandmother. Take all the time you need. We'll cover your shifts. Maya felt grateful. At least her job would be waiting. When she hung up, Jaemin was watching her. Thank you, he said. For what? For trusting me enough to stay. I don't have much choice. You always have choices, even if they're all bad ones. Maya looked out the window. Guards walked the perimeter in regular patterns. How long can you maintain this level of security? As long as necessary. That's expensive. Money isn't an issue. What is an issue? Jaemin was quiet for a moment. Time. The longer this goes on, the more desperate my enemies become. What happens when they get desperate? They make mistakes, or they escalate. Which do you expect? Both. Maya felt dread settling in her stomach. This wasn't going to end quietly. Her phone buzzed again. Another text from Ines. Package delivered to your house. Heavy. Required signature. Neighbors signed for it. Maya showed Jaemin. What kind of package? He asked. Maya called Inez. What kind of package was delivered to my house? I don't know. Mrs. Rodriguez next door signed for it. She said it was heavy, about the size of a shoebox. Did she see who delivered it? Generic delivery truck. Driver wore a cap and sunglasses. Maya felt sick. Where is the package now? Mrs. Rodriguez has it. She wanted to bring it inside, but the door was locked. Tell her not to touch it. Don't open it. Don't move it. Maya, you're scaring me. Just do what I said. Please. Maya hung up and looked at Jaemin. Someone delivered a package to my house. Seok Woo is already en route to check it out. How did you know? We monitor your property. The delivery was filmed. What do you think it is? Nothing good. 20 minutes later, Jaemin's phone rang. He answered in Korean and spoke rapidly. When he hung up, his expression was dark. What? Maya asked. The package contained photos. Photos of what? You. Your grandmother. Your daily routines. Taken over the past month. Maya felt violated. Someone's been watching us for a month. Yes. Long before the plane crash. That doesn't make sense. You said this started because I saved you. I was wrong. This was already in motion. Maya felt confused and frightened. What does that mean? It means someone wanted to use you against me before we ever met. How is that possible? Jaemin looked uncomfortable. I don't know yet, but something in his expression told Maya he had suspicions. What aren't you telling me? Nothing I can prove. Tell me anyway. Jaemin walked to the window. It's possible the plane crash wasn't just an assassination attempt. What else could it have been? A setup? To create a connection between us. Maya felt the implications hit her. You think they wanted me to save you? I think they wanted me to feel responsible for your safety. So, this whole thing is orchestrated? Possibly. Maya felt manipulated. Used. Why me? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Maya's phone buzzed again. This time it was a call from an unknown number. Don't answer it, Jaemin said, but Maya was angry now, tired of being pushed around. She answered the call. Miss Santos? The voice was male, accented, polite. Who is this? A friend. Someone who can help you understand what's really happening. I'm listening. The man you're with. He's not who he claims to be. Maya looked at Jaemin. He was motioning for her to hang up. What do you mean? Ask him about the plane crash. Ask him why he was really in that jet. Who are you? Someone who knows the truth. Meet me tonight. Alone. I'll tell you everything. Where? The marina where you work. Pier 7. Midnight. I can't. You can. If you want to protect your grandmother. The line went dead. Maya stared at her phone. Jamin was watching her with concern. What did they say? They want to meet. Tonight. They said they'd tell me the truth about you. It's a trap. Maybe. But what if it's not? Maya, you can't trust them. Can I trust you? The question hung between them. Jamin's expression was pained. Yes, but I understand why you doubt it. Then tell me the truth. All of it. Right now. Jamin looked out at the ocean. When he spoke, his voice was quiet. The plane crash wasn't random. I was flying to a meeting. A negotiation that could have ended the conflict with Mingyu Park. What kind of negotiation? Territory, business arrangements, compensation for past grievances. And someone sabotaged it? Someone wanted the negotiations to fail, wanted me dead, or wanted me to believe Mingyu was responsible. Maya felt pieces clicking together. You think there's a third party? Yes, someone who profits from our conflict. And they used me to save you, so you'd feel responsible for my safety. It's possible. Maya felt sick. So everything that's happened is because of your war? Yes. And we're just tools. Pawns. To them, yes. To me, no. Maya looked at him. What are we to you? People I care about. People I refuse to let get hurt because of my choices. Maya wanted to believe him. But trust felt dangerous now. I need air, she said. Maya walked out to the terrace. The ocean wind was cool against her face. Everything felt uncertain. Jamin claimed to care about them, but he was also the reason they were in danger. The caller claimed to have answers, but meeting him could be a trap. Maya felt trapped between competing versions of the truth. Behind her, she heard Jamin approach. I know this is overwhelming, he said. Overwhelming doesn't cover it. What can I do to help? Tell me why I should trust you instead of them. Because I've never lied to you. I've withheld information, but I've never lied. How do I know the difference? Because when you ask direct questions, I give you direct answers, even when they make me look bad. Maya considered this. It was true. Jamin had been evasive but not dishonest. If I wanted to meet this person, would you let me? No. Even if I insisted, especially then, because you don't trust my judgment, because I can't lose you. The honesty in his voice stopped Maya cold. Why? Because your grandmother calls me Philo. Because you listen when I talk about Sujin and Daeho. Because you make this place feel less empty. Maya felt something shift inside her chest. That's not fair, she said. No, it's not. But it's true. Maya looked at the ocean. The waves were hypnotic. Constant motion but always the same. If you care about us, you'll end this. Whatever it takes. I'm trying. Try harder. Maya went back inside. She found Celeste watching television in the main sitting room. How are you feeling, Vovo? Good. Peaceful. This place is growing on me. It's just temporary. Is it? You and that young man seem quite comfortable with each other. We're not comfortable. We're trapped together. Sometimes that's how the best relationships start. Maya felt exasperated. It's not a relationship. It's a security arrangement. If you say so. I do say so. But Maya wasn't entirely sure she believed it herself. The next morning brought rain. Maya watched it streak the windows as she drank her coffee. The safe house felt smaller in the grey light. Celeste was still sleeping. Dr. Yoon had given her something mild for anxiety. The stress of displacement was affecting her more than she admitted. Good morning. Jamin appeared in the kitchen doorway. He looked tired. Dark circles under his eyes. Did you sleep at all? Maya asked. A few hours. I had calls to make. About what? Arranging a meeting with Mingyu. Maya felt alert. You're going to see him? Yes. Today. Is that safe? Safer than letting this continue. Maya studied his face. What aren't you telling me? The photos that were delivered to your house. There were other things in the package. What things? Jamin sat across from her. Personal items. From my family's apartment. Things that were destroyed in the bombing. Maya felt ice in her veins. How is that possible? Someone saved them. Before the explosion. Which means, someone knew it was going to happen. Someone was there before it happened. Maya absorbed this. You think Mingyu was involved in killing your family? I think someone wants me to think that. But you're not sure? The evidence is too convenient. Too perfectly timed. Maya felt the complexity of the situation pressing down on her. So, you're meeting with someone who might have killed your family, or someone who's being framed for killing my family, and if you're wrong, then I don't come back. Maya felt panic rise in her throat. You can't go alone. I won't be. Seok Woo will be with me. That's not enough. It has to be. Maya looked out at the rain. What happens to us if something happens to you? Seok Woo has instructions. You'll be safe. Safe where? For how long? As long as necessary. Maya felt angry. Stop giving me non-answers. There are safe houses in 3 different countries. New identities if needed. Enough money to live comfortably. You want us to disappear? I want you to survive. Maya stood up abruptly. This is insane. We're not criminals. We shouldn't have to live in hiding. You're right. But the alternative is death. Is it? Or is that just what you've convinced yourself? Jaemin was quiet for a moment. You think I'm being paranoid? I think you're letting guilt drive your decisions. Guilt keeps people alive. Guilt also destroys them. They stared at each other across the kitchen. Maya could see the pain in his eyes. I can't lose you, he said quietly. You don't have me to lose, don't I? The question hung between them. Maya felt something dangerous stirring in her chest. This isn't real, she said. We're not real. We're just 2 people thrown together by circumstances. Is that what you believe? Maya wanted to say yes. It would be safer, simpler. But when she looked at Jaemin, she saw someone who understood loss, who understood the weight of protecting family, who counted days since his world ended. I don't know what I believe anymore. Jaemin stood and walked to her. He stopped just close enough that she could feel his presence. When this is over, he said, when you're safe, I'd like to know what you believe. What if it's never over? It will be, one way or another. Maya felt tears threaten. Promise me you'll come back. I promise to try. That's not the same thing. It's all I can give you. Maya nodded. She understood. In his world, promises were dangerous things. When do you leave? 2 hours. I want to say goodbye to you properly. Jaemin's expression softened. What does that mean? Maya reached up and touched his face. His skin was warm under her fingers. It means I want to remember this. In case. In case of what? In case everything goes wrong. Jaemin closed his eyes and leaned into her touch. Maya, I know. This is complicated. It's more than complicated. I know that too. They stood together in the grey light from the windows. The rain drummed against the glass. I should check on Celeste, Maya said. She's still sleeping. Dr. Yoon is monitoring her. You think of everything. I try to. Maya stepped closer. What else are you thinking about? Things I shouldn't. Like what? Like how different this could have been if we'd met under normal circumstances. We would never have met under normal circumstances. No. We wouldn't have. Maya felt the truth of that. Their worlds were too different, too separate. Do you regret it? She asked. Meeting me this way? No. Do you? Maya considered the question. 3 days ago, her biggest worry had been paying rent. Now she was in love with a man who might die today. In love. The realization hit her hard. No, she said. I don't regret it. Jaemin's eyes opened. He looked at her intently. Maya, I know it's crazy. I know it's too fast. I know it's probably just adrenaline and proximity. And it's not. What? It's not just adrenaline. It's not just proximity. Maya's breath caught. Then what is it? I don't know, but it's real. Maya felt her heart racing. What do we do with that? We survive this. Then we figure it out. And if we don't survive, then at least we're honest about it. Maya nodded. Honesty was something. In a world full of lies and manipulations, honesty was everything. Come back to me, she said. I will. This time it sounded like a promise. An hour later, Maya watched from the window as Jaemin and Seok Woo drove away. 2 cars, 4 additional men, all of them armed. It didn't feel like enough. He'll be fine, Dr. Yoon said behind her. He's very capable. I know. But capable people die too. Yes, they do. Maya appreciated that he didn't try to reassure her with false optimism. How long have you known him? Since just after his family died. He was broken then, barely functional. What changed? Time, therapy, finding purpose again. What purpose? Protecting other people, making sure no one else loses what he lost. Maya understood. Is that healthy? Probably not, but it's what keeps him going. And if he loses us too. Dr. Yoon was quiet for a moment. I don't think he would survive it. Maya felt the weight of that responsibility. That's not fair. No, but it's reality. Maya went to check on Celeste. Her grandmother was awake, sitting by the window. Where's Jamin? Celeste asked. He had to go to a meeting. Work? Yes, work. He works too hard. Like you. Maybe. Celeste patted the chair beside her. Sit with me. Maya sat down. The view from Celeste's room was peaceful. Garden, ocean, distant mountains. This is a good place, Celeste said. It's beautiful. I mean for you. For both of you. Vovo, I see how you look at him, how he looks at you. Maya felt embarrassed. It's complicated. Love always is. It's not love. We barely know each other. I knew your grandfather for 3 days before I married him. Maya had heard this story before, but never in this context. That was different. Times were different. Hearts are the same. Maya looked at her grandmother. Are you saying I should marry Jamin? I'm saying you should listen to your heart. My heart is confused. Confusion is temporary. Love is permanent. How do you know it's love? Celeste smiled. Because when he's gone, you can't breathe properly. Maya felt the truth of that statement. She had been holding her breath since Jamin left. What if something happens to him? Then you'll grieve. And then you'll keep living. I don't want to lose someone else. Neither does he. That's why you understand each other. Maya's phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. Meeting moved. Pier 7. Now. Come alone or he dies. Maya stared at the screen. Her hands started shaking. What is it? Celeste asked. Nothing. I need to make a call. Maya went to her room and tried calling Jamin. Straight to voicemail. She tried Seok Woo. Same thing. The text had to be about the meeting with Mingyu. Something had gone wrong. Maya tried calling the main security number Dr. Yoon had given her. No answer. She felt panic building in her chest. Another text. You have 30 minutes. Come alone. No weapons. No backup. Pier 7. Maya looked out her window. The rain was getting heavier. The pier was 40 minutes away by car. If she left now, she might make it. If she told Dr. Yoon, he would stop her, or try to get backup that might not arrive in time. If she did nothing, Jamin might die. Maya made her decision. She put on dark clothes and grabbed her car keys. The house security was focused on preventing people from getting in, not on preventing her from leaving. She slipped out through the kitchen door. Her car was in the garage. The garage door opened automatically. Maya drove into the rain. Her hands gripped the steering wheel tightly. This was probably a trap. The smart thing would be to turn around. But if there was any chance Jamin was in danger, she had to try. The pier was deserted when Maya arrived. Rain hammered the empty parking lot. She parked near the entrance and got out. The wind was stronger here. It whipped her hair across her face. Pier 7 stretched out into the dark water. Security lights cast pools of yellow on the wet concrete. Maya walked slowly down the pier. Her footsteps echoed in the rain. Halfway to the end, she saw them. Jamin was on his knees. His hands were tied behind his back. Blood dripped from a cut on his forehead. 2 men stood over him. One held a gun to his head. Miss Santos. The third man stepped out of the shadows. Thank you for coming. Maya recognized the voice from the phone call. Let him go. Soon. First, we need to talk. About what? About the truth. The man was middle-aged, well-dressed. He looked like a businessman, not a criminal. Who are you? Someone who's been cleaning up Jamin's mistakes for a very long time. What mistakes? The mistake of thinking he could leave his old life behind. The mistake of thinking he could be something other than what he is. Maya felt confused. What is he? A killer, a criminal, someone who's destroyed more families than he's saved. That's not true, isn't it? Ask him about the warehouse fire in Seoul. Ask him about the missing cargo ship. Ask him about the politician who disappeared last year. Maya looked at Jamin. He was watching her with intense eyes. Those were different circumstances, Jamin said quietly. Were they? Or is that what you told yourself to sleep at night? Maya felt sick. What do you want? I want him to understand the cost of his choices. I want him to see what happens when innocent people get caught in his war. The man with the gun pressed the barrel harder against Jamin's head. Choose, the man said to Maya. His life or yours? What? He cares about you, enough to die for you. The question is whether you care enough to die for him. Maya's mouth went dry. You want me to trade places? I want him to watch you die. The way I watched my daughter die because of his choices. Maya understood now. This wasn't about business. It was personal. Your daughter. She worked on that cargo ship, the one that disappeared. She was just a cook, trying to feed her own family. Maya felt the weight of the man's grief. I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't bring her back. Neither does revenge. No, but it provides closure. Maya looked at Jae-min again. His expression was agonized. Don't do this, he said. Please. I won't let you die, Maya said. I won't let you die either. The man holding the gun laughed. How touching. Star-crossed lovers. Maya felt angry. This is between you and him. I'm not part of it. You became part of it when you saved his life. I saved him because he was drowning. I would have saved anyone. But you didn't save anyone. You saved him. And now he thinks he owes you something. Maya understood the trap now. By saving Jae-min, she had made herself important to him, made herself a weapon to be used against him. What do you really want? She asked. I want justice. This isn't justice. This is murder. Sometimes they're the same thing. Maya felt desperate. There has to be another way. There is. He can choose to die for you. Right here. Right now. And then you'll let me go? I'll consider it. Maya knew that was a lie. He would kill them both. But maybe she could buy time. Maybe Sok-woo would realize they were missing. Maybe backup would come. I need a minute to think, Maya said. You have 30 seconds. Maya looked around. The pier was isolated. No cover, no weapons, no escape route. But there was water. 20 seconds. Maya made her choice. She ran toward the edge of the pier and dove. The water was shockingly cold. It closed over her head like a black fist. Maya swam underwater as far as she could. When she surfaced, she was 50 yards from the pier. Gunshots cracked through the rain. Bullets hit the water near her. Maya dove again and swam toward the pylons under the pier. The concrete pilings would provide cover. When she surfaced, she could hear shouting. The men were arguing. Maya treaded water and listened. Find her, the older man shouted. She's gone, one of the others said. Then kill him and let's go. Wait, Jae-min's voice. She'll come back. Why would she come back? Because she loves me. Maya felt her heart break. He was buying her time by making himself bait. Love, the older man spat. Love is weakness. No, love is strength. Maya swam closer to the pier. She could see them through gaps in the pilings. Jae-min was still on his knees. The gun was still at his head. She's not coming back, the gunman said. Give her time. Time's up. Maya heard the gun cock. She had to do something. Maya swam to the ladder at the end of the pier. She climbed up quietly. The men were 40 feet away. Their backs were to her. Maya picked up a loose piece of concrete. It was heavy and sharp. She threw it as hard as she could at the security light above them. Glass exploded. The pier went dark. In the confusion, Maya heard grunting. Fighting. Someone cried out. A gun fired once, then twice. Maya couldn't see what was happening. Then Sok-woo's voice cut through the darkness. Clear. Emergency lights flickered on. Maya saw Sok-woo standing over 3 prone figures. Jae-min was cutting his restraints with a knife. Are you hurt? Sok-woo called to Maya. I'm okay. Maya ran to Jae-min. He caught her in his arms. Are you insane? He said. You could have been killed. So could you. I had backup coming. How was I supposed to know that? You should have trusted me. I did trust you. That's why I came. Jae-min held her tighter. Don't ever do anything like that again. Don't ever put me in a position where I have to. They were both shaking. From cold. From fear. From relief. How did you find us? Maya asked Seok-woo. GPS in your car. We've been tracking you since you left the house. Why didn't you stop me? We needed to see who was behind this. The meeting with Min-gyu was a setup. These men took his place. Maya looked at the 3 figures on the ground. 2 were unconscious. 1 was dead. Who were they? Freelancers, Jae-min said. Hired by someone who wanted to frame Min-gyu for killing you. Who? We'll find out. Maya felt exhausted. Can we go home now? Which home? Maya realized she thought of the safe house as home now, because that's where Jae-min was. The safe house. Yes, we can go home. They drove back through the rain. Maya sat close to Jae-min in the back seat. She couldn't stop touching him, making sure he was real, making sure he was alive. I thought I lost you, she whispered. You didn't lose me. I could have, but you didn't. Maya buried her face against his neck. I love you. The words came out before she could stop them. Jae-min went very still. Maya, I know it's crazy. I know it's too soon. I know we're probably going to die tomorrow. But I love you. Jaemin cupped her face in his hands. I love you too. You do? Yes. Completely. Terrifyingly. Helplessly. Maya felt tears start. What do we do now? Now we go home. We make sure Celeste is safe. We figure out who's really behind this, and then we decide what kind of life we want to build together. Together. If you want that. Maya looked into his dark eyes. She saw love there, fear, hope, determination. Yes, I want that. Jaemin kissed her softly. Then that's what we'll do. Maya kissed him back. It tasted like rain and salt and promises. When they broke apart, Sok-woo was watching them in the rearview mirror. About time, he said. Maya laughed despite everything. Were we that obvious? Painfully obvious. Good, Jaemin said. I'm tired of pretending. They arrived at the safe house to find Dr. Yoon waiting with Celeste in the main room. Thank goodness you're safe, Dr. Yoon said. Celeste stood and hugged them both. I knew you'd come back. How did you know? Maya asked. Because you belong together. It's written all over your faces. Maya looked at Jaemin. His expression was soft and open in a way she'd never seen. Yes, Maya said. I think we do. That night, Maya sat by Jaemin's bedside while Dr. Yoon cleaned the cut on his forehead. The wound wasn't serious, but it would leave a small scar. Another one to add to the collection, Jaemin said. How many do you have? I stopped counting. Maya traced a thin white line on his forearm. This one? Knife fight in Busan. This one? She touched his shoulder. Gunshot. 3 years ago. The same time as... Yes, the same night I lost them. Maya felt her breath catch. You were there when it happened? I was supposed to be in the car with them. I got delayed by a phone call. 5 minutes. If I had been on time, you would have died too. Maybe. Or maybe I could have protected them. Maya took his hand. You can't know that. I know. But I think about it every day. Is that why you're so careful now? So controlling? Yes. I refuse to be 5 minutes late ever again. Maya understood now. The precision, the detailed planning, the obsession with security protocols. He was trying to control time itself. You can't prevent every tragedy, she said gently. I can try. But you can't live that way forever. It's not living. It's just surviving. Jaemin looked at her. What's the alternative? Trust, faith, accepting that some things are beyond your control. That's terrifying. Yes, but it's also freeing. Jaemin considered this. I don't know how to do that. Learn. We'll learn together. What if I fail again? Then we'll deal with it together. Dr. Yoon finished bandaging the cut and quietly left them alone. Maya climbed onto the bed beside Jaemin. He wrapped his arms around her. Are you sure about this? He asked. About us. It won't be easy, I'm sure. My life is complicated. Dangerous. I know. You could have a normal life. With someone safe. I don't want someone safe. I want you. Jaemin kissed the top of her head. I want you too. More than I thought possible. They lay together in the dark, listening to the ocean waves. Jaemin? Yes? Promise me something. What? Promise me you'll stop counting days since they died. He was quiet for a long time. I don't know if I can. Try. For me, for us. What should I count instead? Maya smiled in the darkness. Days since we met. That's only been 4 days. Then we have a lifetime of days ahead of us. Jaemin held her closer. Day 4, he whispered. Day 4, Maya agreed. Outside, the rain stopped. The first stars appeared through the clearing clouds. Inside the safe house, 2 broken people began to heal each other. Tomorrow would bring new challenges, new threats, new decisions. But tonight, they had found something worth fighting for. Each other. Maya woke to sunlight streaming through the windows. For the first time in days, she felt peaceful, safe. Jaemin was already up. She could hear him talking quietly on the phone in the next room. Maya checked on Celeste. Her grandmother was sleeping soundly. Her breathing was calm and regular. Dr. Yoon had been right. The stress of displacement was hard on elderly people, but Celeste seemed to be adapting better than expected. Maya found Jaemin in the kitchen. He was making coffee and talking to Sok-woo. Good morning, Jaemin said when he saw her. His expression was soft and warm. Morning. Any news? Some. We identified the men from last night. Who were they? Seok-woo answered. Contract killers from Hong Kong. Expensive ones. Who hired them? We're still tracking that. But we have leads. Maya poured coffee and sat at the table. How long will it take? A few days. maybe a week. And until then, we wait, we stay alert, we plan. Maya felt restless. I hate waiting. I know, but it's necessary. Jaemin's phone buzzed. He checked the screen and frowned. What is it? Maya asked. Message from Mingyu. He wants to meet. Today. Is that safe? Probably not, but it might be necessary. Seok-woo looked concerned. Sir, after last night proved Mingyu isn't behind this. Someone else is using our conflict as cover, or they want us to think that. Possibly, but I need to know for certain. Maya felt anxiety building. You're going to meet him? Yes, but this time, we choose the location. We control the variables. Where? Here. The safe house is secure. He can bring 2 men. I'll have you and Celeste move to the secondary location first. I don't want to leave you. It's only for a few hours. Maya didn't like it, but she understood the logic. What time? 2 o'clock. Maya checked the clock. 4 hours. I should pack, she said. Seok-woo will handle that. I want to spend the morning with you and Celeste. Maya felt her heart warm. Really? Really? They woke Celeste and had breakfast together. Scrambled eggs and toast. Coffee for the adults. Tea for Celeste. This feels normal, Celeste said. Like a family. Maya looked at Jaemin. His expression was thoughtful. What does family mean to you? Maya asked him. People who choose to care for each other. People who show up when it matters. That's a good definition. What does it mean to you? Maya considered. People who see you completely and love you anyway. Celeste smiled. You both see each other completely. Do we? Maya asked. Jaemin nodded. I think so. You've seen me at my worst, my most afraid, my most controlling. And you're still here. You've seen me panic, make impulsive decisions, jump off piers in the dark. And I'm still here too. Celeste clapped her hands. Perfect. Now we're a family. Maya laughed. It's not that simple, Vovo. Why not? Love is simple. Everything else is complicated. After breakfast, they walked in the garden. The rain had stopped. The air smelled clean and fresh. Celeste picked flowers for a small bouquet. She moved slowly but steadily. She's stronger than she looks, Jaemin observed. She's had to be. Life hasn't been easy for her. What was your childhood like? Maya thought about it. Stable, loving, poor but happy. Celeste made sure of that. She raised you? After my parents died? Yes. She was already in her 60s. Could have put me in foster care. But she didn't. Why not? Because family takes care of family. Jaemin nodded. I understand that now. What was your childhood like? Disciplined, focused. My father wanted me to take over his business. Did you? Eventually. But not the way he intended. What did he intend? For me to be exactly like him. Ruthless, single-minded, willing to sacrifice anything for success. And instead, I learned that some things are more important than success. Maya took his hand. Like what? Like love. Like family. Like protecting innocent people. They walked in comfortable silence. Celeste hummed softly as she gathered her flowers. Jaemin, Maya said, when this is over, what do you want? What do you mean? What kind of life do you want? What would make you happy? He was quiet for a long moment. I want mornings like this, quiet breakfasts, normal conversations, a garden where Celeste can pick flowers. That's all? That's everything. Maya felt her heart swell. I want that too. Even if it means giving up your old life, your job, your independence. My independence isn't worth anything if I'm alone. You won't be alone, ever. Promise? Promise. At noon, Doctor. Yoon arrived with a car to take Maya and Celeste to the secondary location. It was another safe house, smaller but equally secure. I don't like leaving you, Maya said to Jaemin. It's only for a few hours. What if something goes wrong? Then Seok-woo will bring you back immediately. What if? Jaemin silenced her with a kiss. Trust me. I do trust you. Then go. Let me handle this. Maya kissed him back. Come back to me. Always. The secondary safe house was 15 minutes away. Cozy and comfortable. Celeste approved immediately. This feels more like home, she said. Maya tried to settle in, but she couldn't stop checking her phone, waiting for updates. At 2:15, she got a text from Seok-woo. Meeting started. All quiet. Maya felt slightly better. At 2:30, discussion in progress. At 3 o'clock, still talking. At 3:30, nothing. Maya called Seok-woo, straight to voicemail. She called Jaemin. Same thing. Maya felt panic building in her chest. Something's wrong, she told Dr. Yoon. The meeting might be running long. No, something's wrong. Maya tried calling the main security line. No answer. We need to go back, Maya said. Miss Santos, we have strict instructions. I don't care about instructions. Something's happened. Maya grabbed her keys. Dr. Yoon moved to block her. I can't let you leave. Then come with me. The orders were clear. The orders assumed everything would go according to plan. Dr. Yoon hesitated. Maya could see him weighing options. 5 minutes, he said. If everything's fine, we come right back. Agreed. They loaded Celeste into the car and drove toward the main safe house. Maya's hands gripped the steering wheel tightly. As they approached, Maya saw smoke. Oh God. The safe house was on fire. Emergency vehicles lined the driveway. Paramedics worked over figures on stretchers. Maya parked and ran toward the scene. A firefighter tried to stop her. I live here, she said. Those are my people. Ma'am, you need to stay back. Where is everyone? Where are the men who were here? The firefighter looked grim. There was an explosion. We pulled 4 people out. 2 are critical. Maya felt the world spinning. Which 2? I can't give you specific information. Please. I need to know. A paramedic approached. Are you Maya Santos? Yes. One of the men asked for you. Asian male, unconscious but stable. Maya felt relief and terror in equal measure. Where is he? Ambulance 3. Maya ran to the ambulance. Jae-min lay on a stretcher. His face was pale and covered with soot, but he was breathing. Sir, the paramedic tried to wake him. Sir, she's here. Jae-min's eyes opened slowly. When he saw Maya, he tried to sit up. You're safe, he whispered. What happened? Bomb, hidden in Min-gyu's car. Remote detonated after he arrived. Is he alive? Yes, barely. Who did this? I don't know yet, but we're going to find out. The paramedic interrupted. Sir, we need to get you to the hospital. I'm fine. You have smoke inhalation and possible internal injuries. Jae-min looked at Maya. Go back to the secondary house. Stay there until Seok-woo contacts you. I'm not leaving you. Maya, I'm not leaving you. Jae-min nodded weakly. Then come with me. At the hospital, Maya sat beside Jae-min's bed while doctors ran tests. X-rays, blood work, CT scans. Everything looks good, the doctor said finally. Smoke inhalation, some bruising, but no serious injuries. When can he leave? Maya asked. Tomorrow morning, if he rests. Maya felt enormous relief. Thank you. When they were alone, Jae-min took her hand. I'm sorry, he said. For what? For putting you through this. For bringing danger into your life. You didn't choose this. I chose my life, my profession, my enemies, and I chose you, knowing what that meant. Did you? Really? Maya looked at him seriously. I chose you in the kitchen when you made tea for Celeste. I chose you when you told me about Soo-jin and Dae-ho. I chose you when you promised to protect us. I've been choosing you every day since. Jae-min's eyes filled with tears. I don't deserve you. That's not your choice to make. It's mine. Maya, I love you. The real you, the dangerous you, the complicated you, the you that counts days and makes contingency plans and puts himself between me and harm. I love you too. Then stop apologizing for being who you are. Jae-min nodded. What happens now? Now we figure out who's behind this. We make them stop. And then we build the life we want. Together? Together. Seok-woo arrived an hour later. His left arm was in a sling, but he was walking. How's Min-gyu? Jae-min asked. Surgery, touch and go, but he'll probably make it. Did he say anything before he went under? Yes. He named his suspect. Who? His own nephew, Jin-ho Park. Maya felt confused. Family? Min-gyu's sister's son. 2nd generation. Ambitious. Impatient. He wanted his uncle dead? He wanted war, between us and Min-gyu, so he could take over during the chaos. Jae-min's expression hardened. Where is he now? Unknown. But we're looking. What about the men who attacked us at the pier? Jin-ho hired them. We have phone records, financial transfers, a paper trail, evidence, enough to convince both our organizations that he's responsible. Maya felt pieces clicking together. So this was never about business. It was about one person's ambition. Yes, he used the existing tension between our groups to create opportunities for himself, and we were just collateral damage. Until you saved Jae-min's life. Then you became valuable. Worth taking alive. Maya shuddered. For what? Leverage, information, or just to hurt him? Jae-min's hand tightened on Maya's, but it didn't work. No, it brought you together instead. Unintended consequences, Maya said. The best kind, Jae-min agreed. That evening, Maya sat with Celeste in the hospital cafeteria. Her grandmother was surprisingly calm given everything that had happened. Are you okay, Vovo? Really okay? I'm fine, Mija. This is an adventure. It's dangerous. Life is dangerous. Love is worth the risk. Maya smiled. When did you become so philosophical? When I realized my granddaughter found her other half. Is that what you think Jae-min is? I think he's the person you've been waiting for without knowing it. Maya considered this. Maybe. No, maybe. Definitely. How can you be so sure? Because you're different with him. Calmer. More yourself. I feel different. Good different. Scary different. But yes. Good. Celeste patted Maya's hand. Scary is okay. Scary means it matters. The next morning, Jae-min was discharged from the hospital. They drove to a new safe house. Smaller. More temporary. How long this time? Maya asked. Not long. Jin-ho will be found within days. And then you're truly safe. What about you? I'll always have enemies, but none who have reason to target you specifically. Maya felt hopeful for the first time in days. So we could have a normal life? Semi-normal. I'll always need security, but we could have privacy, routine, peace. Where? Wherever you want. Here, another city, another country. Maya thought about it. I like it here, near the ocean, near Celeste's doctors. Then, here it is. Really? You'd stay here for us? I'd go anywhere for you. Maya felt overwhelmed by love and gratitude. I don't know what I did to deserve you. You saved my life. Anyone would have done that. No, they wouldn't have. And even if they had, they wouldn't have cared for me afterward. Cared for you? The tea, the listening, the accepting who I am without trying to change me. Maya understood. You cared for me too. For us. You protected us. It was selfish. Protecting you felt like protecting my own heart. That's not selfish. That's love. 2 days later, Seok-woo called with news. Jin-ho Park had been found. Captured, trying to flee the country. Is he talking? Jae-min asked. Everything. Names, dates, financial records. He's trying to make a deal. What kind of deal? Information for reduced sentences. What information? Other players. Other operations. Things that go beyond our immediate problem. Maya listened to this conversation with interest. What does it mean for us? It means you're safe. Completely safe. Jin-ho was the only one with reason to target you. Maya felt a weight lift from her shoulders. So this is over? This part is over. What about the other parts? Jae-min looked at her seriously. I'll always have responsibilities, obligations, but none that require putting you in danger. What kind of responsibilities? Mediating disputes, preventing conflicts, maintaining stability. That sounds important. It is. But it's also dangerous. Maya took his hand. I'm not asking you to give up your work, aren't you? I'm asking you to include me in your decisions, to be honest about risks, to let me choose how much I want to be involved. What if I want to protect you from all of it? Then you'll lose me. Jae-min absorbed this. I don't want to lose you. Then trust me to handle the truth. All of it? All of it. Jae-min nodded slowly. It won't be easy. Nothing worthwhile is easy. That evening, they had dinner together at the safe house. Maya, Jae-min, Celeste, Dr. Yoon, and Seok-woo. It felt like family. So, what happens now? Dr. Yoon asked. Now we go home, Jae-min said. Where is home? Maya asked. Wherever we make it. Maya smiled. I like that answer. After dinner, Maya walked in the garden with Jae-min. The stars were bright overhead. I've been thinking, Jae-min said. About what? About the future. About what I want. And? I want to marry you. Maya stopped walking. What? I want to marry you. I want Celeste to be my family officially. I want to wake up beside you every morning for the rest of my life. Maya felt her heart racing. Jae-min, I know it's fast. I know it's crazy. But I've never been more certain of anything. What about your work? Your responsibilities? I'll find a way to balance them. We'll find a way together. Maya looked at him in the starlight. Are you sure? Completely sure. Are you? Maya thought about it. A week ago, she had been worried about paying rent. Now she was being proposed to by a man she loved desperately. "Yes," she said, "I'm sure." Jae-min kissed her deeply. "Really? Really? When?" "Soon. As soon as we find a place to live. As soon as things settle down. I know a place." "Where?" "A house near the coast. Private but not isolated. Room for Celeste. A garden. A view of the ocean. That sounds perfect. It's yours if you want it." Maya felt tears of happiness. Ours. Ours. They kissed under the stars. Maya felt complete for the first time in her life. Epilogue. 6 months later. Maya woke to the sound of the tea kettle whistling. She could hear Jae-min in the kitchen, talking quietly to Celeste. Their house was everything he had promised. Spacious but cozy. Private but not isolated. Perfect for their small family. Maya put on her robe and walked to the kitchen. Jae-min was trimming the crusts from Celeste's toast. Her grandmother was arranging flowers in a vase. "Good morning," Maya said. "Good morning, wife," Jae-min said. He kissed her softly. "Good morning, Mija," Celeste said. "Did you sleep well?" "Perfectly." Maya poured coffee and sat at the table. Morning sunlight streamed through the windows. "What's the plan for today?" she asked. "Dr. Yoon is coming by to check on Celeste," Jae-min said. "Sok Woo wants to discuss security updates for the new Seoul office, and Inez called about lunch." Maya smiled. Her old friend from the airport visited regularly now. She was the maid of honor at their wedding. "Sounds like a normal day. The best kind." Celeste hummed as she arranged her flowers. She was healthier now, happier. The stability agreed with her. Maya's phone buzzed. A text from Dr. Yoon. "Running 10 minutes late." "Dr. Yoon is running late," Maya said. "That's fine," Jae-min said. "We're not going anywhere." Maya looked at her husband. He looked different now. Relaxed. At peace. The constant tension was gone. "Do you miss it?" she asked. "Miss what?" "The excitement, the danger, the old life." Jae-min considered the question. "I miss the simplicity. Good guys, bad guys, clear choices. And now everything is complicated. But everything is also better. Because of us, because of love." Celeste looked up from her flowers. "Love makes everything complicated, but it also makes everything worthwhile." "Very wise, Vovo." "I'm old. Old people are supposed to be wise." Maya laughed. "You're not old. You're experienced. I'm old, but I'm also happy." Maya felt a surge of gratitude. For this house, for this life, for this family they had built together. "I have something to tell you both," she said. Jae-min looked alert. "What?" "I'm pregnant." The words hung in the air. Jae-min stared at her with wide eyes. "Pregnant?" he whispered. "Yes. 8 weeks." Celeste clapped her hands together. "Oh, Mija, how wonderful." Jae-min didn't speak. His expression was complicated. Joy mixed with fear. "Are you okay?" Maya asked. "I'm terrified," he said quietly. "Of what?" "Of failing again. Of not being able to protect another child." Maya took his hands. "You won't fail." "How can you know that?" "Because you're not the same person you were 3 years ago. Because you've learned from your mistakes. Because you won't be doing this alone." "What if something happens?" "Then we'll deal with it together. As a family." Jae-min looked at her with love and wonder. "A baby. Our baby. When?" "February. During the dry season." Jae-min smiled slowly. "A February baby. Are you happy?" "I'm terrified and happy and grateful and overwhelmed." "Good. That means you're ready to be a father." Celeste reached across the table and took both their hands. "This child will be so loved." "Yes," Maya said. "So loved." That afternoon, Maya sat in the garden while Jae-min worked in his office. She could see the ocean from her chair. Waves rolled steadily against the rocks below. Her phone rang. It was Inez. "How did he take the news?" Inez asked. "He's scared, but happy." "Good scared or bad scared?" "Good scared. The kind that means he cares." "And you? How are you feeling?" Maya considered the question. Complete, like everything that happened was leading to this moment. Even the dangerous parts, especially the dangerous parts. Without them, we never would have met. Funny how life works. Yeah, funny. After the call, Maya walked to Jae-min's office. He was on a video conference with colleagues in Seoul. She waited until he was finished. "How's work?" she asked. "Good. Boring. Safe. The way you like it now. The way I love it now." Maya sat on his lap. "Are you really okay about the baby?" "I'm working on being okay." "What does that mean?" "It means I'm going to trust you. Trust us. Trust that love is stronger than fear. It is. I'm beginning to believe that. Maya kissed him gently. I love you. I love you too. Both of you. He placed his hand on her still flat stomach. Maya covered his hand with hers. This is really happening, he said. This is really happening. That evening, they had dinner on the terrace. The sun set over the ocean in brilliant orange and pink. Celeste told stories about Maya's childhood. Jae-min listened with fascination. She was always rescuing things, Celeste said. Birds with broken wings, stray cats, lonely children at school. And now she rescued me, Jae-min said. We rescued each other, Maya corrected. How do you figure? You were drowning in grief. I was drowning in fear. We pulled each other to safety. I like that metaphor. It's not a metaphor. It's what happened. As darkness fell, they moved inside. Maya helped Celeste get ready for bed. Are you happy, Vovo? Really happy? Happier than I've ever been. Even with all the changes? The move? The new life? Especially because of the changes. Change keeps us young. You're remarkable. I'm grateful. There's a difference. Maya tucked her grandmother in and kissed her forehead. Good night. Good night, Mija. Sweet dreams. Maya found Jae-min on the terrace. He was looking at the stars. What are you thinking about? She asked. The future. Our child. What kind of world we're bringing them into. A world full of love, and danger, and beauty, and uncertainty, and family. Jae-min pulled her close. Family. The best kind of certainty. They stood together in the darkness. Ocean waves whispered against the rocks below. Day 183, Jae-min said quietly. Are you still counting? Every day since we met. And I'm looking forward to day 10,000. Maya smiled. Just 10,000? To start. She kissed him under the stars. I love you, husband. I love you, wife. Above them, the sky was infinite and full of possibilities. Behind them, their home glowed with warm light. Around them, their family slept safely. And inside Maya, their future grew strong and sure. They were finally home. The end.